Hi, Brave Girls and Brave Parents. Welcome back to the Brave Girl Project podcast. In today's episode, we're talking about something that I know a lot of us can relate to. Whether you're a parent watching from the sidelines or you're a girl in the thick of it, we are talking about homecoming drama and the experience of being left out. If you're one of my brave girls that's listening in today or watching on YouTube, please know that you are not alone in this experience. It hurts when you are left out of the big events like homecoming. And if you're one of my brave parents, I know it can be heart-wrenching to see your daughter experience this type of heartbreak, especially from the people she is closest to. Today, we'll dig in deep to what happens when things don't go as planned, and I'll share tips to help you both get through this together. If you're new to me, my name is Laura Hayes. I'm the founder of the Brave Girl Project. I am a life coach and school counselor. I work with tween and teen girls and their parents to give them the skills they need to live life bravely. Before we get into it, I want to share an email from a parent that really highlights the experiences that girls go through around homecoming. Here's what they said. Hi, Laura. I found your site while searching for advice on how to help my daughter through a difficult situation. She's a freshman in high school, and lately she's been struggling with her friend group. They've been close for years, but now that they're in high school, things have started to change. My daughter has been so excited to go to homecoming with her friends. She found the perfect dress and had exciting plans for her hair and nails. Whenever she reached out to her friends, every conversation felt very vague and not finalized. Sadly, my daughter received a message from one of the girls in the group sharing that they've decided to go with another group of girls and that there wasn't space for my daughter. It was heartbreaking to watch her read that message. I could see how deeply hurt she was. As a parent, it's just so hard to know what to do. The hardest part for her isn't just being left out. It's the feeling of being let down by the people she thought were her friends. Now she's scared to reach out and make new connections because she just doesn't want to be hurt again. My heart broke when I read this email, and sadly, there are so many girls who experience this. I know that you're going through a lot of pain, that you're feeling left out and alone. It's so confusing to be hurt by the group you trusted the most, wondering, why am I the person that has been uninvited? Why is there not enough space for me? Does this sound familiar to any of you? I know that being left out can hurt, but when it is your group that you are being left out from, it is a different type of pain. And brave parents, I know it is so hard to support your daughter through this. It is hard to see her hurt. So let's talk about what we can do to move forward. First, brave girls, it's understanding this hurt. It's allowing yourself to feel it. When we push it away or ignore it, what we resist persists. So give yourself time to feel these emotions. Give yourself time to express this with your parent. It is okay to feel sad, hurt, and angry. When the people we trust disappoint us, it feels like the ground beneath us has shifted. But just because this has happened doesn't mean that something is wrong with you. And it also doesn't mean that you are not worthy of friendship. Sometimes people make choices that hurt others, and they don't understand the impact that they have on someone else. Even though this feels personal, this is not about you. It most likely is about insecurities of some of the other people or the group dynamics as a whole. So it is important to give yourself space to feel these emotions, but please don't let this experience stop you from moving forward. You are so strong and so brave. You can get through this. And if you want to go to your homecoming dance, you deserve to go. Don't let not going with that group stop you from attending and creating the memories you deserve to make. Brave parents, I know that you want to jump in and fix things and just make your daughter's pain go away. But what we need to do is be the steady presence. We need to be the safe space where your daughter can share what she's experiencing. She can share her pain, her hurt, and her disappointment. We want to let our daughters know it is okay to feel hurt and it is normal to be upset by this. Sometimes as a parent, we just don't know what to say and we worry about saying the wrong thing. The most important thing is to validate your daughter's emotions and her experience. You can simply say, I can see how much this is hurting you, and it is okay to feel sad, and I am here for you. Just having a safe space to express her emotions can be very healing for your daughter. And once your daughter has surfed through these emotions, it's important to remind her that this one event does not define her future friendships. We want to encourage our daughters to take time to process the situation and, most importantly, encourage her to take steps to rebuild her confidence. So here are tips to do the difficult job of moving forward. One of the most powerful things that you can do is to reach out to others. I know it's very scary when you've been let down by other people, especially those that you are close to. But there are so many people out there that would be lucky to have you as a friend and that want to meet you and spend time with you. Maybe you can start connecting with people in your classes, people on a sports team or club, or an activity that you enjoy. There are lots of other girls in your school who are going through similar experiences. So connect with those people. You can create your own small group that you do homecoming with. Sometimes we simply need to take our blinders off and stop looking at that one friend group that we've experienced the rejection with and look at the possibilities that are all around us. Remember that friendships shift and change frequently. And sometimes it may be hard to see it right now, but there can be blessings in the ending of friendships. Role playing with your daughter, how she might start new conversations, can be very helpful to reduce her level of anxiety and help her feel more confident in the moment. Next, focus on what makes you awesome. You have so many amazing traits and qualities. I want you to take a moment, write those down on a piece of paper. I want you to look at this when you are feeling upset, frustrated, or alone. Maybe it's your sense of humor, your creativity, your kindness. Whatever it is, own it and write it down. And remember, this situation does not define your worth. You do. Great parents, this is when you can step in and reinforce your daughter's strengths. Remind your daughter of how much she brings to the table, even beyond just friendship. Encourage her to see herself beyond this one moment of rejection. Next is taking small steps to rebuild our confidence after this hurt. This could simply be focusing this week on saying hi to new and different people. And the next week, maybe it's reaching out to someone and setting up plans with them. You don't have to overhaul your whole social life overnight, but it is taking small steps in a different direction. Parents, support your daughter when she is taking these small steps. Celebrate her courage and remind her that in taking these small steps, she is rebuilding her resilience and her confidence. And finally, girls, it's important to let go of this hurt. And I know that is so much easier said than done, but we don't want this negativity weighing you down, keeping you from moving forward and making the new connections you deserve to make. Holding on to the pain of being left out is only going to weigh you down. So instead, I want you to focus on the future. Focus on finding the friends who lift you up, the friends who see you for the amazing person you are, and for the friends who truly want to be a part of your life. Parents, help guide your daughter in this process by encouraging forgiveness, not necessarily of the people who hurt her, but forgiveness for the sake of her own peace of mind. Letting go is not about forgetting what happened, but about freeing herself from the negativity that can hold her back. One of my tools that is in the show notes that you may want to download is how to have a difficult conversation. If you want to share with your friends how this has made you feel, how to have a difficult conversation will help you craft that conversation to share with your friends. I wouldn't do it over text. Try to do it with one person that you feel closest to and let them know how this impacted you. And a reminder to you amazing parents, your support is key. Being that steady presence where your daughter can feel safe to share and express herself and to be seen is so important. Continue to help your daughter see her worth and encourage her to keep moving forward with resilience and grace. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that these tips have been helpful. Please know that you are not alone. And if you need support, please reach out. I am happy to help you. I'm also looking at starting a group for high school girls. And if this is something that you're interested in, please look for the link in the show notes where you can express your interest so I can keep you posted as this becomes available. Until next time, sweet friends, continue to live life bravely and remember, you are so much stronger than you think. You will get through this, and you are not alone, sweet friends. Take care.